when I bring that subject under the chapter Upanishads and Vedic relevance to this power of positive thinking. Therefore, it had a recent history. What I would like to say, forgetting that it had a history of 5000 years back, recently this subject I told you had gained momentum 50-60 years back through Dr. Norman Vial. And then what happened? Quantum physics were applied and miraculous results were found. Therefore, scientific evidences were there. So, as I told you earlier, I am going to touch chapter by chapter on all these various sciences, on all these psychology concepts, tools, how to prevent negative thoughts, how to propel, how to develop positive thoughts, and then how to use those positive thoughts and the conclusion point of it. Now, coming back to the subject, the positive thinking. Viewers, you know that in your daily life, we are all governed by this principle, by this law called the positive thoughts. How? I would give you an example right now. You go to your bed, tell that you will wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you wake up. You never feel, oh, what if I do not wake up? If I have an heart attack? You don't think that. You wake up, you go to your bathrooms and take your hot water shower. When you put the switch, when you on the switch of the geyser, you don't think, what happens if I get a shock, electric shock? You tell your friends that I will come and meet you at 10 o'clock in the office. You don't think, what happens if I get an accident on the way? All these thoughts, daily life, you tell your wife that you will come back for the dinner in the evening, or you tell them that you will take them for a movie. At the time, you are all confident that these instances happen. Never in the flow of these instances you think that what happens if I am not alive? What happens if there is an accident? What happens if I go to a restaurant and the food is poisoned? What happens if I take a flight and then the flight crashes? You tell your friend at Bombay, I am going to come and meet you at Bombay at 8 o'clock. That's all. You simply book the flight and go. This is what is happening for 99.99999% of the people in the world. Never do they have any fear. Never do they have any negative thoughts. What happens? What happens? You send your child to school and he comes back in the evening. You send him. You never think that what happens if he crosses the road and something happens. The thought may be there. But you board him in the bus, you stand in the entrance of the gate and board him in the bus and he goes. And you stand in the entrance of the gate in the evening and he comes back. So, my question to you viewers is, are these behavior governed by positive thinking or not? Without positive thoughts at the surface level, can you live your life? Can you undergo your actions, whether it be in business, your daily routine, household life, your office life, your professional life, your educational life, whatever it be, whether your trips, your travels, everything, you are at the surface level very confident that these will happen. You will go to the movie, you will go to foreign countries for travel, you will come back, you will eat well in the restaurant, you will come back to your house, you will light the stove, you will cook your food. Never in these processes you think of an hindrance. That means without your realization, you are already flowing in the field of positive energies. These positive energies only guide you for the normal level of living. If you had a negative energy, oh, if I light my stove, it might burst, your actions do not go through. There is a blockage. Your simple action of switching on the geyser will not happen. Your simple action of going to an office for your livelihood will not happen. Your simple action of sending your son to school for higher education will not happen. Your simple action of fixing even your daughter's marriage will not happen. Your simple action of going for travel will not happen. None of these will happen if there is an drop of an iota of negative energy. That means 100% without any problem, you are coating your mind at the surface level with positive thoughts that things will happen. They are happening. 1 in a billion maybe not happening. That's a different issue. But at the normal level of reality, at the normal level of action, all our thoughts, all our actions, everything gets governed, ruled, guided, navigated and result oriented through the simple power of positive thoughts, and the thoughts guide you. Now, I have explained to you about these positive thoughts flowing down. But when do the negative thoughts come to you? When do they come? When does the negative thoughts appear? They appear. They do appear in your brain as the flow goes on. As the flow from one neuron to the other goes on. Negative thoughts do appear for some in greater quantities, for some in less quantities. They appear and they block. They appear, they block, therefore they are not able to achieve. If you have the firm faith that you can do that you can firmly believe of an end-oriented action, then that will happen. Just like you're going to office daily, just like you're eating your food, going to restaurants frequently, switching on the geyser switches frequently. But something in you puts those taunts, puts those negative thoughts, and these negative seeds, thoughts, does bring you some problem. Therefore, the fundamental idea is, I have expressed very clearly to you, cull out those negative thoughts, go and flow on the positive thoughts. These positive thoughts at the surface level, which I explained to you, you are not even concentrating through your conscious mind, but through your subconscious mind, you are aware that you are going to the office, that you are coming to the office, you are fixing up an appointment, that you tell your wife that you are coming for a dinner at the house, and that you will take them for a movie. You never have a power to think that this should happen, because you take it in the daily walk of your life and it happens. This same law is going to govern you for any activity of yours. Dear viewers, in the next episode, I will delve again deeply into this, tell you about those inventions, tell you about those people, field studies, and thereafter we shall go step by step into various chapters. And therefore, I would say thank you for viewing this and see you tomorrow. Thank you, my dear viewers.